Why is this so important for America to lead in cryptocurrency adoption and innovation?
Well, it's crypto, it's AI, it's so many other things. You know, AI, speaking of an interesting future, it needs tremendous electricity capability beyond anything I've ever heard. It never made sense to me, but this is what it needs.
I love that Donald Trump, who wants to now be thought of as some sort of like pioneer in crypto or whatever, goes on a podcast where he's surrounded by crypto bros and they're like, could you just like vamp about how awesome crypto is? And he starts talking about AI, which is not crypto, it's a different thing. And then electricity, it's like instantly he's off the plot. But anyway, we obviously cut him off there and that's not fair. Let's see if maybe he gets back around. He does the weave and he gets back to crypto.
If you take all of the electricity coming out of the US, in order to be dominant in AI, you need twice that amount just for this one thing. Who would think that? I'll make it possible to create tremendous amounts of electricity very rapidly. But people don't know that. People don't know that you need double the electricity of what we already have. So you want to get in, whether it's crypto or AI or other things that are coming along, and it's part of the game. We want to have a great country. We want to stay at the top. We're making things now. We're starting, and it started under my administration, that there was no chance of ever even getting involved in for a long time.
Right.
And we're leading the pack in so many ways. One of the things I'm very proud of is Space Force.
What does that have to do with crypto? Just imagine. Put yourself in the position of a poor crypto bro, and it's all you care about is Doge and coins, and you just want to hear a person say the words Doge and coin. And instead he's talking about Space Force. That has nothing. Does he think that crypto is mined on the moon? And so, look, I don't know who these guys are. I don't particularly care. I hope that they came out of that realizing, able to understand, he has no clue what any of this is. I mean, look, I don't want to go off on a tangent about AI. There's no chance he understands how generative AI actually works. But the idea that he understands what crypto actually technically is, or even understands the perceived benefits of using it. I may not buy that it actually has those benefits, but you should at least be able to understand what the supposed benefits and negatives are. And he clearly doesn't. The only thing he knows is nobody understands it used a lot of electricity.
A storm is tearing up the digital media industry. Only our audience can save us in these difficult times. Help us reach our goal of 100,000 new members at tyt.com/team.
You massive moron. Like, literally the only thing that many people know about this is that it takes up a lot of electricity. And I know that because you're one of those people. You're the random sort of person who's just going through your life and you're just trying to keep up with everything. And like maybe you see one tech story and it's about how AI is using a lot of electricity. And that's it, and that's you. That's the thing, except he thinks that that's actually like an interesting factoid to drop. It's the one smart thing he knows when it's what literally everyone's great grandfather knows about these technologies. But despite the complete lack of knowledge about this, he's getting in on the grift. So he has already rolled out his family's new cryptocurrency business. Apparently you don't need to know how crypto works to team up with someone else who produces it and make money off it, in the same way that Donald Trump doesn't have to know how sneakers are made or whatever suits are cut up and mailed to Marks to make money off of those things too. This is World Liberty Financial, which is the sort of thing you name a financial company when you want it to seem legit to people. Anyway, it's gonna have its own crypto token or stable coin whose value will be pegged to the value of the US dollar. Stable coins are cryptocurrencies pegged to assets like the dollar to try to maintain a stable price. And I'm just out of curiosity, how many of those words do you think Donald Trump, in that sentence, Donald Trump could define? Maybe liberty, maybe. But anyway, 63% of the tokens will be sold to the public. 20% will be held by Trump family members and insiders, and 17% will be set aside for user rewards. And as I always say, don't take financial advice from Iadarola, never do that. I'm gonna make a prediction, and it's a bold prediction. This is a scam, and they're going to pull the rug out from under. So they're gonna give out 63% or whatever. They're gonna be sold. They're gonna jack up the price. They're gonna have 20%, and they're going to sell it when they think it's reached its maximum price. And then the market will fall apart and the 63% will lose the vast majority of their investment. And I don't think this is as bold of a prediction as I said it was, because we've already kind of seen that happen. Have you checked in on Trump media stock recently? It's down to $15.48. Remember last week, it hit a new low? And then Donald Trump, when he came out and he said, well, the block on me selling is up in a few days, but don't you worry, Trumpers, MAGA world, I'll never sell. And the price went up. It's already back down to below what the previous low was. And so it's gonna be very interesting to see if Donald Trump in 2 days or 3 or 4 sells his stock after promising to his base that he's not going to. That will be the biggest FU, the biggest betrayal. That is a Game of Thrones level financial betrayal of the people who love and trust you most. And so expect that that's probably coming. When you click the join button and become a tier 2 member, you get access to all of our weekly top 10 lists. What are you waiting for?